great. Okay, well, let's talk about Bill Cosby being released from prison. His sentence overturned on a technicality, is what it was. And so I want to get everybody's feelings and thoughts of this, because this is a touchy subject, man. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry what he did from what we see in the media. So I'm thinking, Rick, what are your feelings on that, brother?
Well, I think he did do it, but when you say a technicality, and I believe this is what Felicia was speaking on, right. And when he also said Black justice was the fact that you cannot say to me that if you testify in this case, then you will have immunity. And then someone testifies, and then later on, someone else comes in and says, oh, we're going to use your testimony against you. That's why the Pennsylvania Supreme Court was so quick to say, not only is it overturned, but he should have never even been arrested.
Right.
So it is an unfortunate. I think it's crazy that there are statutes of limitations on things. Clearly, he's guilty and he's done some things he shouldn't do. But what's kind of scary is who he is and the power that he has and the money he has, that his lawyers couldn't squash it before it even went to trial, and before he spent 3 years in jail for something that the court clearly said, hey, he should have never even went to trial, because this agreement, whether it's good or bad, you have to honor that agreement. And how one prosecutor was able to say, I'm going to disregard that agreement and use what you said against you. That part is crazy to me, but he should have been locked up, but not because of that.
Right. Exactly. Scott, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, like Rick was saying, what he should have been locked up for. I don't know the amount of evidence they had to get him for all of these accusers, that type of thing. And then you got the situation with the statute of limitations and all this. And you still feel for the victims in this situation. I think he's going to lay low. He's not going to, be like OJ and go on the daggone tour and promoting himself or anything like that. Dude's in his 80s anyway. Just I feel for the victims, and and I mean, I know time served means something to some people, but how much time served is an opinion for different folks. So I just it's like you said, it's a touchy subject. How much justice was served in this case.
Right. Exactly. Right. Chris, tap in on that.
I mean, I'm pissed off, man. It's disturbing. The whole thing is just extremely disturbing. I think the Black community, I think the white community, whatever community you from, we are not going hard on this dude enough. There's 50 some odd women out there who have been abused. That's the people that we know of. Okay. Yeah. There's probably 100 more that we don't even know about, or that are too scared to come out, or that might be dead by now. Who knows, right? It's irritating. It's disturbing. It's perplexing that this guy would be allowed to walk the face of the earth again, and walk the face of getting out of jail and still be alive, that this can happen in today's society. It's 2021, and we cannot properly convict someone of this type of crime. And it's a direct reflection of our broken and corrupt judicial system that we're living in right now. And we talk about George Floyd and all these other people that have had issues with the police and about the judicial system, about the law and all these kind of things, right? It's just totally irritating to me that this dude is out free, chilling, probably going to watch the NBA finals tomorrow, just like me. Okay. I have not raped all these women. This dude is a massive serial rapist. And he is walking out free. And it's very, very irritating to me.
That's interesting, because, a lot of people have sentimental attachments to Cosby. All four of us, of course, grew up watching him on various shows, Fat Albert being the one for us that we, before the Cosby Show. Right. And, it's just disheartening to hear that all this happened and materialized. And like I said, I'm with Scott. I'm sentimental towards the victims, no matter the statute of limitations. He did it, I mean, that's just the fact that it is. And that the courts even went through with this in the first place is a travesty. They should have gotten him, for all the individual things that he did. But like Chris said, there's so many we probably don't even know about. So it's disheartening, to say the least, that this is even happening, but hey, it is what it is. It's the justice system, man. You gotta love it or hate it, but it's tough to see this materialize.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is that when you say the statute of limitations, another ruling part of that was saying that he could no longer be retried for this because
Right.
the last victim, their rights ended within these 3 years he's been in prison. So
Wow.
so those statutes of limitations have now run out where anybody that came forth from the time frame that he supposedly did it, the statute of limitations covers him so that he cannot be arrested on this again. That's why there was one main person that they were saying he did this to. But since those 3 years since he first went to prison till now, that limitation has expired and he just cannot be tried for that.
The whole situation is dead now. I mean, he's not going to get tried again on anything. He's going to live. He's going to live the rest of his life at his home, chilling. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just disheartening.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
to say the least.
Yeah.